Subscribe Prudent social media channel and press bell icon for latest notifications.
2 साल पहले जब आप यहाँ पे आए थे फाउंड कि 20 साल हो गए म्यूजियम का रिनोवेशन नहीं हुआ था. You took it in speak about it.
So what happened is our forefathers, the founding members, Admiral Admiral Prudent, Admiral Kaisraj, Admiral Kalyani, उनके ड्रीम से ये बना था 1998 में. तो we found that 20 साल के बाद we have to continue like a relay race for Prudent लेके we have to continue what our forefathers, our founders had done. So our attempt was ये 20 साल जो बीत चुके हैं from the commissioning of the museum, we added on those particulars plus change the format to give a full history of aviation. Because what we realized is most of the people who come here don't have a background of aviation. So for a child also you can trace the full history of aviation and at a glance understand what aircraft carriers are all about. For instance, अभी next room में हम जाएंगे सारे aircraft के particulars हैं, models हैं aircraft. So with one visit you get a good knowledge of aviation.
सर स्कूल्स और ये जो बच्चे लोग आने के लिए उनके लिए कुछ
तो जैसे मैंने बताया कि स्कूल्स के लिए हम लोग वी आर गिविंग 1 day per month, स्पेशली जो अंडर प्रिविलेज्ड स्कूल्स हैं तो उनको एज इट इज चिल्ड्रन का टिकट हाफ रेट पे है, बट वंस अ मंथ वी विल अलाउ फ्री एंट्री फॉर 50 चिल्ड्रन. कोई भी स्कूल है तो आप सबको बता दीजिए, दे कैन अप्लाई टू अस, वी ओपन स्कूल फॉर द 50 चिल्ड्रन एब्सोल्युटली फ्री. We will send officers and senior sailors to explain everything about aviation. We'll have a class for them. Lunch provide करेंगे. After they can provide absolutely free of charge for the museum, so that we encourage the next generation to take up the profession in the Navy. And what I found, I spent 4 years here. I found that very few Goans join the force. So and I realized that Goa में sea जो है आपके blood में है. I mean, you are born sailor, you already have the affinity for the sea, and I feel we should all work together to encourage the youth to join the Navy. And I feel that places like this museum will encourage and motivate our youth, especially all youth, to join. Scale models and all the technical particulars of the aircraft. Thereafter we have a room with the 34 aircraft which flew in our Navy over the last 7 decades. We are in 2 parts, the aircraft which are in service today and an older section with the decommissioned aircraft. Thereafter, on the first floor, you have an introduction to all the air stations and the aircraft in each of the stations and each of the squadrons which the Navy has. So if you see, it's methodically laid out, and so by the time you come up to the squadrons, you know exactly what aviation is all about. And then there's a section for all facets of naval aviation, like be it aeromedicine, air traffic control, meteorology, and various and air technical, most important thing, which the wind between the wings. So there are sections which highlight the amazing contribution of each aspect of naval aviation. And we have an audio-visual room with state-of-the-art projection system as well as sound, and we screen movies over there continuously. What's special about this museum, having had the opportunity to go to all the worthwhile museums in the world, actually, from Smithsonian to the one in Moscow and UK. Typically in other museums you have to pay for each thing. Over here it's a single payment for that ticket, and then it covers everything, including the movie. Other add-ons are a virtual reality simulator which is in the ticket section, and there's a souvenir section as well as well-appointed cafeteria aptly named the Glass Cockpit, where you get a view of all the aircraft over here. So it's like being in heaven as far as anyone who likes aircraft. It's, I mean, you can spend hours over here, and that's what our whole aim is, like as a family, or as, and it would be a great opportunity for everyone to get an insight into our life. And besides the 20 odd aircraft which are already in display, and we hope to increase these numbers as well. So I would like to place on record the exceptional work done by Naval Aircraft Yard, the current boss of Aircraft Yard, which is Raja Vinod, as well as his predecessors, who all worked tirelessly, and Anand Ravi, Commander Manmohan, who put in a lot of effort, and huge support by the CW, Mr. E.K. Singh, and there's been contribution from all fronts. So I really hope that this is a grand success, and we tried to, we got inputs from the youngsters as well. So certain things which my generation doesn't really think about, like there are 2 selfie points as you go in there, and the souvenir store as I mentioned, and also we have a Hall of Silence where we have the names of 70 odd of our brothers who have expired in the line of duty, and so that's a reminder of the sacrifices of the men who gave their today for our tomorrow. So after our efforts, I mean even before it reached this stage, I was happy to tell you that about a year ago we got the Traveler's Choice Award from TripAdvisor, and if you Google places to see in Goa, the Naval Aviation Museum appears in the top 5 places, and we have an average of about 1 lakh visitors every year. So during the season time, you have something like 500 footfalls in the on the weekends. So I truly hope that this museum grows from strength to strength, and all the Goans as well as the tourists who come here get an insight into what naval aviation is all about. Another thing is we've sent out an invite to all schools, especially underprivileged schools, for free entry for the kids. Once a month we can look after something like 50 children, where we will show them the museum and host them at snack and lunch on a monthly basis. So this hasn't had too many takers because of the COVID pandemic, but I hope with the exposure given by my friends from the media, I hope we have lots of children coming here and hopefully wearing these wings someday, inspired by what they see in this museum.